Azazel. Azazel. Hello, Infernal. Greetings to all of my Infernal Kings and Queens out there. Welcome to my channel. So, as you know, my topic today is going to be Azazel, the Watcher. What he's done for me so quickly and how he stepped in my life right after King Paimon. And I want to talk about how exactly these ancient dark gods work for me. And I get a lot of questions of what, what spirit should I work with next. So I want to explain like the system of how they work through me, where I don't even really have to think about what entity to work with, because it's almost like they're already lined up and stuff. But I don't know if you can see this. That is the sigil for Azazel from Curtis Joseph and his contribute to the Azazel compendium with some other great sorcerers. But I only read his part. So, and it's because of his work and a lot of his Gnosis from Azazel that I was able to connect the dots and really understand this watcher, this teacher, this guide, this amazing entity, this amazing god. So yeah, so this is for Azazel. And there's some other stuff I'm gonna show you. Like Azazel now is making me make Ormus, which is funny because I experimented with Ormus a year and a half ago, but it was so expensive, and it came in this little jar, and I was done it in like 3 days. Like, shit, I can't take a little drop. I want large quantity of Ormus. I just know my body, I know what I need, and this little amount wasn't gonna do it. But I didn't want to spend $80, or was it 40? It was $50, $60 for this small little, like this size. It was like this size of Ormus. So I watched a bunch of I watched a bunch of videos on how to make Ormus, and I was like, no, that's a lot of fucking work. I ain't about that, ain't gonna do it. But then I started working with Azazel, and he started to push me to make this stuff. And Curtis Joseph talks about Ormus a lot, and his work, I think people I'm not saying everybody, but his work and his teachings and his connection to these gods are like no other. And I just wanted to say shout out to Curtis Joseph, because I'm absolutely loving everything in your books. I also have his Black Magic Fairmont. I'm not going to start the Path of Smoke just yet because I have other stuff I'm doing, but I needed to get the book because I really it was calling me. So, and it was time. So I have it. Plus, I have a Persian bloodline from my grandfather's side. Actually, my great grandparents migrated from Persia to Trinidad, and apparently they were some kind of royalty. So I have royal Persian in me, and Scottish and Caribbean. So yeah, so I will tap into that whole system soon. So I got bit by some spider, and it's scratching shit at me. So okay, Azazel. How he rolled into my life as soon as King Paimon, and I made the sacrifice. I got the philosopher's stone going, having amazing feedback from it. Some people already have it. It's in use. Even for myself, I feel 10 times, 100 times better, stronger, more powerful, more youthful. And you see the difference. That's all from my necklace. But anyways, so King Paimon and his team, they left me. I made a contract with them, a pact with them, and they left. I was kind of by myself for a bit with Hecate, and you know, some new amazing blessings came into my life, and yeah, I met somebody, and we're developing a healthy relationship, and it's good. It's good for both of us. But besides that, I was like, okay, so what do I do now? What do I do now? And then Azazel comes in quickly. I even went to the forest. I'm gonna show you guys pictures right now. This is me and Azazel making a pact together. Now, when an entity comes in, they possess me in a way where I'm filled with their energy for weeks, days, months, until they are done with me, and we are done, and they leave, and another one steps in to help me evolve. Now, I called out to Azazel a couple years ago, and we had a brief introduction, but he left. He wasn't ready to work with me. And like I tell all of my viewers, my clients, and my friends, don't rush, don't even look for spirits. They'll come for you when you're ready, because you might want to work with Asmodeus, but his energy is extremely powerful. You're not going to be able to handle it, and he probably won't work with you until you're ready. They work with you when you match their frequency. You have to match their frequency, or the Gnosis, the knowledge, the teachings aren't going to get through to you, and you're not going to understand it. It seems for me that I work with an entity a good month, 2 months, 3 months. Lucifer and the Trident's always with me, but they allow certain things, certain entities to come in. It's just like a team that just takes turns coming in, and then they leave, and then when I build up my frequency to another level, they can come back in and teach me other stuff when I'm ready. So Azazel got me making Ormus. I got some advice from Curtis on how to make, how to extract this monatomic gold that we lack in our bodies. The ancient priests used to use it in Egypt. It's called manna in the Bible. It is this white powder substance that you use a process of alchemy, a very simple alchemy process, and it extracts all of the minerals and all the monatomic gold in Dead Sea salt. That's basically what it is. And then you have to go through, did I show you? I'll show you guys it. This is my first batch. I've made 2 of these. So down here is the Ormus. It's settling right now, but it's not that much, because what is this, 2.5 cups? And to be honest with you, I didn't really measure everything, so I kind of just winged it. But it's there, and it's getting hard. So in a couple days, I'm gonna wash this. You have to wash it 3 times. Wash it, and then I guess, scrape it out and let it dry. I have to figure out after what I have to do with it. So I have 2 of these, and I'm experimenting with one of them with something else. So I'm gonna be making my own motherfucking Ormus. Fuck yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I do want to be more articulate, and I want to enhance my vocabulary. I want to just be more, I wouldn't say intelligent, but able to use bigger words and better grammar and stuff like that. And I hope this stuff's gonna help me, I think, anyways. You know, all the brain damage from drug use when I was young. I don't. Now, so, oh, I see a big centipede right now. Oh my god. Well, I don't know where it went. It's crawling on my floor right now. Okay. So what else? Azazel, I'm working with Azazel, hardcore. He has me writing shit, which I don't want to be a writer. I don't, because I can't process and write properly. But he has me writing shit, man. So I asked him some questions about purging. I asked him some questions about DNA. He gave me some math equations. I don't even fucking know, but the total was 148. The one thing I'll share with you guys is he said this to me. I said, what was the question? I asked him, how can we learn more and change more of our ways and stuff like that? And he said, confidence and perfect trust within yourself is all you need. You need to trust yourself and trust them. If you 110% trust your gods and put your trust in them, and don't think that you're above them. I don't understand. Okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. Okay, first, okay, I'll talk about this. Why do you want to, you cannot be above your higher intelligence that's teaching you. That's how humanity falls, okay? We aren't at their level of intelligence. We are just not there physically. Not our spirit and our souls are probably extremely intelligent, but we're going through the process of knowledge being passed down for further evolution. Actually, in Azazel, in Curtis's book, he talks about this and the Cain bloodline and who, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this right, Tubal Cain is, and how he taught man how to make armor and war stuff. I'll just see how he just taught humanity. Now, people are in their community saying, I am God, I rule over everything, I can do this, I can do that. And you kind of like slap your gods in your face when you do that, okay? Your gods are above you. I do worship my gods. You're fucking right. I give them, oh my god, this centipede is right beside me. You guys want to see it? Oh, buddy, I don't want to kill you. Why do you have to show yourself? Why can't you just stay hidden? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it because I don't want to kill a centipede. They pop and it's gross. He's watching me. Okay. So anyways, I asked Perfect Trust. He's like, we ask for pennies from you humans. And in your world, in a comparison of a value, you give us dimes. The more you trust us, the more you can learn and grow. I'm gonna tell you how my pact was, and I've never had a pact like this, ever. So what I kind of got from that little tidbit of what he was saying is like, we really give them not much. Truly, we could give them more. We truly could give them more. And I'm not talking about fucking material shit. I'm talking about our mind, spirit, and our devotion. We don't give them that much. We just... I mean, I can say I probably give... You can tell how much somebody really does devote themselves to the gods by their evolution and how they act and present themselves, okay? You can really, really tell, and how far they are and how quickly they get there. But you know, so he takes me out to the forest. He takes me out to the forest and I summon him and this manifestation appears, okay? first it looked like a man, and then it looked like a half man, half demon. I'll show you guys the pictures, what you think. You can see the eye. You can see it's there. And I wasn't even really expecting things. I just saw a lot of smoke, and I was like, Azazel, can I take some pictures of this? And he said yes. So I went home and then I looked through them. So he told me in the forest, he kept on telling me, let's make a pact, let's make a pact. He was extremely insisting on making a pact with me. And before this, he was coming to me as Z-A-Z. This is how I really got in touch with Azazel again, because he was on my spirit board saying Zaz, Zaz, Zaz. I'm like, who the fuck is Zaz? And then I was getting all this other information. That's when I asked a good friend of mine, I'm like, do you know Zaz? What is that? And yeah, I found out it was a Hebrew compound word or whatever it's called for Azazel. And that's when I was like, pow. And then he started to show up everywhere. Like I went on Facebook, I went on this, I went on that. All I saw was Azazel. So I invoked him, and I started reading more about him, and that's when he told me to make pact. I'm like, oh my god, okay, what do you, like, why are you so insistent with the pact? So I went to the forest, and okay, I have to get rid of this centipede. Hold on. Okay, it's all done. Centipede is gone. Got the centipede. Okay, so time is 15 minutes. Okay, so I go to the forest. I summon him up, and I'm like, he tells me, let's make a pact. He starts telling me all this beautiful, you know, he's a watcher, and the watchers, like, I want to know who all the watchers are. I want to know all of them. They have walked amongst us as human incarnates, okay? This is why it's important to read the Compendium of Azazel. It really explains his part for humanity. So I'm getting all emotional, I'm crying. I just felt this love and respect for this demon. I was like, you did all this for humanity and this and that, and I understood the duality, and I understand that they are, through us evolving, they evolve too. It's like a system, right? So I totally understand what he was saying. But he told me to make a pact with him, and I said, oh, okay, I don't have all my papers. He's like, no, you don't need a paper. I said, okay, should I call Lucifuge? He's like, no, you don't need Lucifuge. Just this will be between me and you. And this is the craziest thing. I said, okay. I said, what do you want from me, Azazel? He says, we are gonna make a pact based on trust. And I said, okay. He's like, all I want is you to trust me, and all I want for me is to trust him and him to trust me. Just trust. That is it. Perfect trust. I said, deal. I trust you. I burnt this sigil that I had, and I went into the ground, into this ash, into the forest, into the triangle. And he told me to take a vial of the ground with the burnt ash and the rocks, and that is our pact. It was a very old way of making pacts, and it was a tradition, I think, a long time ago, how the ancient people used to do it, because I'm sure there was many times they didn't have paper and pens. They would call up the spirit, they would burn stuff, they would take the ashes and keep those ashes, and that is the pact of the ground, the earth, the spirits, yourself. Boom, I have it. So,
I've been carrying this thing around for months.
He's amazing, and I made a tribute video for him, like I do with all of my demons. So I'm working with Azazel. Okay, last thing, my brothers, my sisters. Lucifer's new anointing is October 10th. He has brought this forth to me for the last 6 months, and this is a new anointing for us. This is upgrading us. We will be upgraded. The ones who partake in this, you don't have to do much. October 10th is you just have to do a ritual and accept the new anointing of Lucifer. We will become new witches. As a collective, our witches have gone through a lot this past year. We had a lot against us, a lot of trauma, a lot of death, a lot of pain, but we made it. We made it. We have come together as a collective, and the right people are coming together, and love is sprouting everywhere. I'm in love. I never thought I was gonna be in love. Never again. And I am. And my friends are. My best friend is. And we're sharing these amazing fucking fruits of our labor. You know, we're enjoying our fruits of our labor. We worked hard. You guys all work really, really hard, and you go through all of this crazy shit for shit like this. Okay, it comes, you will get what you want. Does it last? Most likely not, because that's how it is, but you enjoy the moment. So I got big rituals coming up. Yeah, I got 3 of them this October. Okay, 3 of them. Lots of upgrading, lots of Ormus making, lots of love giving. I'm still receiving more information on the Philosopher's Stone necklaces. I have a lot of people who want them, and they're there, guys. It's just I want my friends, my male witch friends, they have them, and they will do a review, and then we'll do a video so you guys really feel it. And then I don't know, like I said, how I'm going to sell them. If I'm going to sell them to everybody or just the ones I feel really need them, I don't know. Also, I know I say also a lot, sorry. I have less than 10 boards left, and I think that's it for me. I think I'm gonna make 10 more boards for now, sell them, that's it. I'm taking a break off my boards. I'm just doing a lot more rituals for hire. I'm doing, I'm really pushing the Philosopher's Stone, and I think I'm gonna take a break from my boards. So there are 10 left. So if anybody wants them, you know, hit me up on my email. It's lucifer82@gmail.com. I think that's all I'm going to say. So thank you, Azazel. Thank you. You are loved, you are adored, you are worshipped, and you are the product of Cain's bloodline, and we are your kin. Well, some of us anyways. But we will keep rising. The Infernal Empire will keep rising. So I have no fear. That is it, my beautiful family. So oh man, that fucking hurt. Infernal blessings, and I wish you all love and respect, prosperity, blah blah blah. So peace out.